everybody, and welcome to Rise of the Podcast. I'm Kara.
And I'm not Jeremy.
I know, it was really weird doing that.
I can imagine. We've done like 260 of these with Jeremy.
I think that was maybe like the third or fourth one I've done without, it's just weird.
It's very weird. And I'm Brownie. So here we are, episode 2 of Jeremy being gone. We are definitely talking about Acolyte.
Yes.
Coming up, and then whilst we're doing that, we're going to be building, oh my gosh, I already forgot.
Bouche Leia.
Bouche Leia.
Yep.
So we just finished, oh my gosh.
Don't get cocky.
Captain Rex.
Oh, look at that hair.
We'll do a little bit of smoke for some atmosphere.
Oh, I want Rex to kind of hang out. Maybe he can. Is this too weird if he hangs out like right there?
I think that should be fine. Let me check the. Yeah, that's completely acceptable.
All right, now let's.
Oh, we got bald Kara.
I'm sexy and I know it. Oh, what's
the headphone line definitely makes like a funny like transition when you turn to look the other way.
I got a real legit mullet here.
Yeah, this is like the ultimate party in the front, or ultimate business in the front, ultimate party in the back.
What I'm looking for, Bouche Leia Lego instructions. You guys can see all of my recipes on my, let's do another time. 2023 download PDF. Yeah, man. There she is in all of her Bouche Leia glory. Is that how you say it? Bouche? Bouche.
And that's what I would say. What else would be Bouche?
Bouche.
Oh, it has the teal tool.
Yes, because Leia's bougie.
We got to collect all those together again.
Oh my gosh. One of the best Christmas trees we had on set was the year I turned them all into Christmas decorations.
Oh, Maz always said Bouche.
Bouche.
I can see that.
You should Google it and see what they say.
All right.
Is Darth Golem here?
How to pronounce
Sebastian Bach. I pronounce Bouche as Bausch and Forlum as Forlum.
Bush.
Bush?
Bush?
I don't know if that person knows what they're talking about. Bouche Leia.
Bush.
Like Bush beer.
Interesting. So everybody's saying it wrong, allegedly.
I want to know what George Lucas says about it. So, Georgie, old boy, if you ever listen to us, which I doubt he ever will. No, he's going to at some point.
Bosh.
He'll be like, dang, I want to be on that Rise of the Podcast show. They're pretty legit over there.
I mean, if he doesn't have anything else going on. StarWarsForum.co.uk. Let's see what they have to say.
Oops. Boba Fett? What? Who says Boba Fett? It's Boba Fett. Get out of here. That person has no idea what they're talking about. Bow.
Boba Fett?
Are these people just like trying to be funny?
I hope so.
Dear God.
I can't believe how many people say Boba Fett. Han even says Bober in Jedi. He does not say Bober. This is definitely a UK website.
No offense to anybody in the UK. Nien Num. That's what I say.
Yeah, in the end.
Yeah.
Boosh.
Are these just people like saying how they pronounce it?
Yeah, it's just a forum. I'm saying maybe Wikipedia tells us.
In chat, how do you guys say it? I know wasn't Matter Mutant who said they said Boba Fett or Bausch.
Bausch.
Was that you, Matter Mutant, or
That was Maz the
Maz?
Spaz.
Okay. How does everybody else say it? I'm curious. You should do a poll. And do.
Okay, I can do that. I can make a poll.
It can be do like Boosh, Bausch.
I have spoken.
I don't know, whatever other pronunciation you want to
Do a
type
poll.
out.
How do you pronounce? It's 2 H's, right?
I believe so. Yeah, Boushh. So it should be shh.
All right, poll is up.
All right, people, you know what to do. You know what to do. I must ask you a question. I know that joke is used and abused, but
A
You guys-
Rooster Sith gifted out 3 subs. Thank you,
Rooster Sith, thank you so much. You're a pretty stellar dude.
Very limited capacity, but I can do a little bit of smoke. I maybe do like a red alert or something here.
Oh, why did my thank you so much not pop up?
It's a good question. The tracking on that mustache is insanely good.
Right? That's what I'm saying. So while the poll is up, do we want to start talking about Acolyte?
I think so. Where the
Yeah.
heck is that poll? I wanted to.
Everybody in here, have you or have you not watched Acolyte? And are you okay if we start talking spoilers?
Jay says Moose does not like the red alert sound. Well, at least we know that it works. Like if something was red alerted.
Mm-hmm. Was
That an eye patch zombie or something, I think maybe.
no idea. Sorry while I wipe my nose with my finger like a little kid. So Chip was getting over his cold and then he got another cold. So that was fun. And so I ended up getting a little bit of his cold. Good times, right?
Matt says, haven't watched Let My Disney Expire, not enough good Marvel shows. I rewatched Avengers, the first Avengers movie.
Oh, dang.
Just to the very long story short, I had a classmate in college who was convinced that because that was the height of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is the Avengers arc essentially, right?
Yeah.
And he was convinced that it was never gonna dip from there, right? And I don't think anybody it's crashed ever since the end of Endgame. And I was like, I'm gonna go back because I remember everyone was caught up and it was oh, what's gonna happen, whatever, right? And I went back and watched it. I was it's a B- movie. It's fine, but it's not I think the hype definitely elevated it.
The original Avengers. Or which
Yeah.
one? Yeah. DC kind of has been crashing and burning too.
Well, that's standard for DC.
True.
Rooster says, just notice your Ahsoka shirt. That's awesome.
I love this shirt. I was
That is a sick shirt.
yeah, I was digging through my I have a tote of all my nerdy shirts. I'd say 95% of it is Star Wars and the other 5% is kind of everything else. But I saw this and I was like, you know what? I haven't worn that in forever. And I'm wearing my Ahsoka, my Fulcrum ring by Rock Love. I thought I lost it for the longest time. And then Jeremy was digging in one of his little squirreled away drawers. And he found it. And I was like, oh, well, how the heck did it get in there?
If you hold it above that black long piece, people can see it. And this is, so you had a different one that had one of the Laku chipped, right?
So this one is Fulcrum. The other one is Ahsoka Tano.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Padawan Ahsoka. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep. And I still have her, but I wore her last week. So I was like, I'm going to wear Fulcrum this week.
Triclaw says they're filming the new Superman movie near me.
Who near you? That's super cool. Who would they cast as Superman? Henry Cavill was like the perfect Superman, and that's not because I think he's a hottie.
Who is the new Superman?
He looked like Clark Kent. Let's be real.
David Corn Sweat.
Was he Corn Sweat?
Yeah, here.
Dear God, you know he was made fun of for that name. Corn Sweat?
He looks a lot like every other Superman.
He looks like a skinnier Henry Cavill.
He looks like the guy that who was Smallville Superman.
Probably him. Oh,
Tom Welling. Well, that's a modern one. I need to. Like he looks kind of like this guy.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
We back up quick.
I see it.
Let's see here. Showed pics with Hot Girl, Guy Gardner, Mr. Triff, and Blue. Okay.
Oh, and then they canned Gal Gadot.
Really?
Mm-hmm. As
she say something controversial?
I have no idea. I think they just like fired her, or did she quit? I thought they fired her. Anyway, so I thought she was a fantastic Wonder Woman. I guess a lot of people thought her acting was very subpar, but I don't know. People be haters on the internet. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. She won't be returning. Blah blah blah. Wonder Woman 3 was canceled, and James Gunn and Peter Safran announced a reboot of the DCEU. She then made comments teasing her return, but has been debunked.
How many times have they rebooted DC?
It seems like every 4 or 5 years. Like, we're just going to start over.
Let's see if we can get a good one, guys. Y'all just need to give up. It's not happening, my friends.
All right, let's view the poll results. There are 3 total votes.
My people.
Oh, sorry, there are 5 votes. Bush had 3 votes, and then Bausch and Bush both got a vote.
All right. So Bush is the pretty standard.
That seems to be the predominant choice.
Cool.
I don't know why that's not disabling, but...
Okay, so what's the consensus? Can we talk spoilers?
I think so. Nobody seems to be, like, super concerned that we're...
Yeah.
All right, so... Do you want to start, or do you want me to start?
Go for it. You weren't able to comment on 3, 4, and 5, so we can talk about those first. We kind of talked about my thoughts on them last time, so let's hear yours.
So I don't recall exactly what happens in each particular one, but I remember after the first 2 episodes, I really thought it picked up in the 3, 4, and 5 range. Mm-hmm. Yep. I obviously thought the lightsaber fight was awesome. The one on the Wookiee hideout planet. It was a big Game of Thronesy, how just like everybody's dying.
Seriously, Jackie, actually, I grew pretty fond of her. I liked her as a character. And then they offed her. And Yord, I could, whatever. But I don't know.
Yeah, so then, at the end of 5, I was like, oh, they're doing the twin swap thing. And it's like, I told Jeremy this, that's the only thing I was disappointed about. I was like, twin swap would never work with Force-sensitive people.
See, that was my big thing. I was like, there's no way that Master Soul would not recognize, that it wasn't Osha and he had May instead. Yeah,
if just being in the same vicinity of each other, Obi-Wan and Darth Vader can tell that the other one's around.
Right.
It's like there's no way the twin swap would ever work.
Yeah. Well, and then when what's the Sith guy's name?
Oh gosh,
I forget his name. What
Sith guy in Acolyte?
he walked. I mean, was it her tattoo that tipped him off that it was Osha, not May, that he had?
I'm sure.
Okay, because I was like, he literally just like saw her laying there. He's like, oh yeah, hey, I know you're Osha.
Well, because and he specifically says that he wants an acolyte, right? Or he wants a Padawan.
Yeah.
And like he tried with May, and obviously like he's like because he almost like he tried killing her during that fight, right? So he's like, well, I'm going to try the other one then.
Yeah.
So, but, so like, I'm overall, I was enjoying all of that. Like we got into episode 6, and I was like, okay, so like, how long is the deception gonna last and everything? And so like, and it was almost immediate that like he figured out it wasn't May.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that whatever that gosh, what's his name? The little scurrying guy.
Oh, Basil.
Basil, yeah. So it's like he knew right away from smell, and it's like, okay, so if smell is stronger than the Force, Bloodhound should be the most powerful being in the galaxy.
Seriously.
Anyway, but like, I don't know if Master Soul was just like playing along initially, or if he was under so much distress that he couldn't tell. But it was like shortly thereafter he was able to figure it out.
Right. I don't know. That annoyed me though. It's like, come on, Master Soul would know.
Yeah.
Like, May clearly, like, that there was a conflict. Like, she was gonna turn herself in. She wasn't gonna kill the Wookiee Jedi. But then she still had her fight with May and was still like ready to kill Soul. Like, you think he would sense that there was literally somebody who wanted to kill him on the ship with him. Just saying.
I'm just trying to see. What at least did you see Madam Web? No. I don't know what that is. So the thing that was most interesting to me, so I felt like episode 6 was half of an episode. I felt like they were building towards something, and like whatever it was, like the cliffhanger felt like when the show ended, it was like, oh, what? There's not any more show. I felt like they just got like halfway through doing something, especially with like how much like action and how fast everything had been up to that point.
Yeah.
That they're just like, and I don't know if they're putting the brakes on for a reason, but then like, I think that they're trying to set something up between Master Soul and, oh gosh, I gotta look his name up again, and Kamir. And that, so Kamir's acting like all nice and like just like, you do whatever, it's your choice, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And Master Soul, like specifically when May is in her stance, he's like, you're gonna sit there and listen to what I have to say. And it's like, so they're really just trying to set up like the Jedi as being the bad guys at this point. Or are you trying to make us like super sympathetic to
Sith,
to Osha joining the Sith? Like,
okay, that annoyed me. That Osha, ever since the beginning, has been like, she didn't want her sister. Osha didn't want May hurting the butterfly. She didn't want to be a part of like the witch thing. She wanted to join the Jedi, stuff like that. And she's so easily swayed to the Sith.
And,
like,
and does it ever say why she left the Jedi?
Well, she just said she failed.
So
like, I mean,
yeah, so like it's like without like having a more clear definition of like why she stopped being a Jedi.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like there's a lot of frustrating parts about this part. Like I'm still interested. I want to watch the next episode, but they've got 2 episodes left. And it's like, what are they going to get to? And it's like I hate seasons ending on cliffhangers for no reason. And I'm sure they're going to cliffhanger this one. And then if we don't get a season 2,
I will be
it's just
so
going to be
angry.
it's going to be very unsatisfying.
I just hope if it does get canceled, it's not like they rush to tie up all the loose ends. So like one of my favorite shows is Pushing Daisies, and it got canceled. They thought there was going to be another season. It got canceled, and so they rushed in like the last 2 episodes to tie up all the loose ends, and it was a cluster. So I hope they don't do the same thing with this. Like, I want a good, clear, concise wrap up.
Well, and I feel like just, especially given the volatile nature of the way that a lot of this like prestige television has gone recently, you should go into every season thinking that like we only get a chance to tell this season's story, right?
Right.
You know, it's like you can set stuff up that can come up later, but you can't just like cliffhanger the main story.
Right.
Like it's
They're going to cliffhanger it because every single episode has been a cliffhanger so far.
So yeah, I don't know. It's like, so like of all the episodes thus far, I feel like this one's the weakest one.
Yeah.
And like I just don't know what they're gonna get done in 2 episodes.
I know. They have a lot to get done in 2 episodes, and I mean, we'll see. Is anybody saying anything about it? Anybody?
Rooster says the same with the show Psychic or Physic. They wrapped up so many holes in the show, like in the last episode.
I don't know.
Triclaw, you're hilarious. Oh, Matt says the Sith have cookies and brownies. Girls always follow the chocolate. And then Rise of the Podcast has brownies too. Well, one. So that's me.
Yep.
Oh, so yeah, it's just like overall, like I said, I'm enjoying that. Like I had way more beef way earlier on with Book of Boba Fett because I felt like that just took forever to get going.
Yeah.
But I feel like it ended very strong. Mm-hmm. And then and it's almost like the opposite direction where it's like it started off interesting and it's like it had the characters and it's like, oh whoa, everyone's dying. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I know, like why did they kill everybody off? What was the point?
You know, so it's like maybe to just show that like we're playing in a world with no boundaries because we're so far removed from what we're used to with Star Wars, which is fine.
Yeah.
You know, but like you can't have the only sympathetic character left, so like of all the characters that we were sympathetic to, we're down to Soul and Osha. Mm-hmm. And if Soul ends up being a piece of crap and Osha ends up switching to the dark side, now we're left with no sympathetic characters.
Right.
So
we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know.
RJMJ said that they weren't going to reveal his face this season. Then after watching it, they rewrote it in case they didn't get to season 2. I mean, you can just look at the cast for who they have as the thing and know who it was.
I mean, that's true.
Like, honestly, I'd rather they wouldn't have revealed his face immediately.
That is how I feel with every single bad guy. We never saw Darth Vader's face. I mean, sure we saw Anakin, but we didn't see Darth Vader's face in 4, 5, 6 until the very end.
Yeah, when he's dying.
Yep. Totally fine. That's how it should be.
And it's like a whole moment, too. It's like, I want to look at you with my own eyes.
Exactly. It's not just, hey, let's take this guy's face off so we can see what he looks like.
So, Ryan and I watched the Ant-Man Quantumania. Mm-hmm. And like 95% of the movie, they have their power suits on or whatever, but they have the helmets off. And I get it, like the actor wants their face to be seen or whatever, right?
Right.
But Mandalorian proved that you don't need to do that, first of all. And like, and second of all, it's like like they're walking into like a dust cloud or something where it's like having a helmet on with like some sort of like breathing apparatus would make their life so much easier.
Right. You're not like, oh, the sand's in my eyes.
So it's just like, so stuff like that just like makes me angry. So like, granted, like the way that it came off the fight and everything makes sense. Like I'm not like beefing against it, but like it didn't need to come off.
Right. Agreed.
You know, and they've introduced yet another material that's resistant to lightsabers.
I mean, what is it? Is that supposed to be Beskar too, or what the heck?
Corum, I think it's called Corum.
Corum? Interesting.
Star Wars.
So did they just lose the capabilities of did Corum get overmined and now it's gone and that's why they don't use it anymore, or what the heck's going on? You would think that the Empire would have a sizable budget to be able to handle the cost of that.
What's that? Sorry, cortosis.
Cortosis, like halitosis?
Yes. It's a rare material originally introduced in Legends that can temporarily disable a lightsaber, which it does.
Oh, okay, so it's not just made up in Acolyte, it's in Legends. I need to read more of the Legends books. I don't. I need to.
It can be found on Dinzo and I'm not pronouncing that. A metal that had a very high energy absorption rate and transmission coefficients, which even the energy of a blaster bolt could be dissipated on contact. One of the strongest minerals in the galaxy, could even withstand the blow of a lightsaber and briefly short out its blade.
Oh, that tracks then. Because during the fight scene, the Jedi's lightsabers would zap out. Okay.
You can also redirect the heat of explosions.
That was something Jeremy and I were like, that's so silly. Like, what the heck? But now that I know that is something... Yeah, okay. Cool.
So it says, despite these advantages, cortosis is very fragile in its natural state, making it useless as armor. However, it's possible with effort to turn it into an armor. Thrawn theorized that cortosis was woven into the armor network as part of a defense matrix, therefore ensuring... When faced with an example cartoon of the Chiss tactician, Thrawn Theorizing cortosis woven into the blaster shot. Okay. So basically Thrawn theorized if you wove cortosis into armor, it would dissipate the blaster bolt over the entire armor as opposed to just the spot where it was hit.
Oh. Okay.
Cortosis could be overloaded with prolonged energy attacks, as well as brute force strikes, which could shatter it.
So it had a low shear strength?
Yeah,
strength,
sort of, yeah. I mean, like, against energy weapons, it was effective. Against, like, physical weapons, it would be super ineffective.
Gotcha.
Many of the best suits of Mandalorian armor utilize cortosis weave.
Interesting.
Okay, so what's the difference between cortosis and Beskar?
Which one's stronger? Because it seemed to take a lightsaber quite a bit of effort to get through it.
Yeah, so Beskar looks like it's got all the advantages of
Cortosis and then some.
Without
Oh my
any
gosh, like,
weaknesses.
thank you so much.
Hey, D-Man, thank you for the resub.
D-Man,
18 months.
Thank you. Jeez Louise, you guys. Can't believe you've hung out with us that long. We're a crazy bunch.
Let's see here. Yeah, Beskar in its pure form is one of the toughest and most legendary metals in the galaxy. The purest forms of Beskar are capable of repelling strikes of a lightsaber for brief amounts of time, and could withstand direct blaster fire. Pure Beskar could still be damaged by weapons made out of Beskar. Because of this, making weapons from Beskar is considered illegal by the Children of the Watch.
You guys are having way too much fun with the snap filters. So I have been Ahsoka, I have been Disney, I have been Big Chin, I have been Mustache, I've had Wiggly Worm, I've got Cat. Y'all.
Yeah, I think, did you say mustache? I think
yeah.
you did. According to the Mandalorians, all Beskar belongs to them, but over the course of history, many parties claimed it. The hilt of the Darksaber is made from Beskar.
Oh, interesting. So, okay. Just a thought. Wouldn't the handle of a lightsaber have to be resistant to a lightsaber in order for it to not melt?
Well, no, because like the very
use?
top part's like the emitter, isn't it?
Yeah, like wouldn't that have to be made out of something like super specific to not?
Well, if I understand the lightsaber correctly, the blade itself doesn't generate any heat or anything like that. It's like coming into contact with it and trying to resist the energy of it is what heats stuff up.
Okay.
So,
Interesting.
like, why don't lightsabers melt when they're on? Oh, well, I'm completely incorrect if the AI thing is correct, but
You guys can use whatever redeems you want.
yeah, the emitter would
Hey,
need to be
Susan.
resistant.
So what's the emitter made out of?
What are lightsaber emitters made of?
Darth Gallen's going to love this podcast when he listens to it.
The emitter has a magnetic ring that creates a field that contains the blade's plasma and arcs it back to the lightsaber to be reconverted into electricity.
Interesting.
So it's protected. The emitter and the emitter plate are superconducting magnets.
Not you.
Oh, Susan says Nathaniel loved his zombie apocalypse survivor corgi. That's awesome.
Ah, yes. Good.
I'm very glad.
You're going to have to give me 1 second, Chris. Entertain them because I yeeted a piece of Lego somewhere into the abyss of cords back there. So
Okay.
I'll be back.
What can we do to entertain people? Let's go to... Well, let's take a look at the Reddit and see what's going on the Star Wars Reddit.
What is the bug? A cord.
Top hot trending. Let's do hot posts this week.
Oh, wait. I think I found it.
Oh, here's the discussion thread for Acolytes, episode 6. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Outside of the set, blah, 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 blah.
Try not to destroy your ears. There we go.
Oh, yeah, the factory reset Pip. That was really sad.
Yeah. I do think that May felt a little bit bad about that when she heard how much OSHA loved
Pip, yeah.
Yeah. It seemed that she felt bad about it, but I could be just reading into that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, so here, to your point, so OSHA says she's not easily corrupted, and she spent the whole episode being corrupted.
Seriously, and it's not like it took him that long either. Like, she goes out there, she sees him naked, and she's like, hey, boy.
I could do with some Sith in my life.
Seriously, that's what it felt like. It's like, girl.
It all makes sense. She would be the more attractive student for Chimera. She already has Jedi training and a similar fallout from the Jedi Order. Her attachments and inability to get past the death of her family were hindrances for being a Jedi. They get a big fat gold star in Sith school.
Yeah.
You're attracted to your master and threatened to kill him on day one. Slap on an extra smiley face sticker. I will upvote that.
My gosh.
For Nestra is like, damn, this is going to be a lot of paperwork. Half your Jedi are dead.
Oh, can we talk about Vernestra's lightsaber?
That she used for like 1 millisecond and it's a whip.
It was kind of cool, maybe not real. I don't know. What do you think? I thought it was kind of cool.
I think it's cool. Like so, and I think like there's a precedent for that in some of the work already. I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought her lightsaber was
so.
sick.
Whip versus okay. So let's actually go. What would win, whip or sword?
Sword would cut the whip, right? Like.
Well, so but if whip and sword are made out of the same material,
right?
So I think normally a sword could probably win, but I think like a whip is so unconventional that I don't think that people would be used to fighting against that type of weapon.
Yeah, this is true.
Okay, so according to Project Cora, whatever that is, a whip loses plain and simple. I was ready to use the sword. You get maybe one whip by the time I reach you, then I can sever a limb. Okay, whoever's talking about this is way too confident.
Probably somebody that's never touched either one is like, oh yeah, I can do that. Easy. Dude, you're not Indiana Jones, my friend.
Yeah. I don't think you understand how whips work. Oh, we're at peak internet now. A snap of a whip is literally the rope breaking. The sound barrier which can break bones. A swordsman can't approach without the risk of broken limbs.
I mean, there's a reason Indiana Jones chooses that as his weapon of choice.
Well, I think the versatility of a whip, too.
Yeah.
And he has a gun. It isn't possible or practical to grapple with other people's swords with a whip. Even if this happened, you would be put at a disadvantage. If they grab the whip with their offhand, you can either be pulled closer, resulting in death, or disarmed and have no weapon and die. So that's like, I think, like for the real sword versus whip conversation, I think that is the most important part. Is if you don't like stun them or disable them with the first shot, or they catch your whip, you're done.
But can you imagine trying to catch a whip as it's coming at you?
I mean, like if it's a life or death situation.
Sure, yeah.
And it's like, the whip's effective range is literally like, let's say you have a 10-foot whip, right? If you're at 9 feet, you're within like the range of it actually like snapping you and hitting you, right? It's more like a wraparound scenario at that point.
Okay, yeah.
So like, I can definitely see like where, but if it's a laser whip against a laser sword, I think that like, so you're not so much worried. It's like you have 100% lethality on the whip. Mm-hmm. Right, and like it's way less predictable of a motion than like the sword would be. So I think like a lightsaber whip would be insanely deadly.
Yeah. Hey, SMR, how's it going? Tell Dave Callan he's to get here because so far this has all been Star Wars talk. I'm just saying.
Project Cora is Atla. I don't know what Atla is. Oh, it's Atla and Minecraft combined. Okay. I still don't know what it is, but it sounds cool if it's got Minecraft in it. Saw his saber and was corrupt. Yeah. Just saw his saber. Like, look at the size of that thing.
Oh,
people have been commenting about how thick the lightsabers are. I don't know if you've seen any of that conversation.
I haven't.
And it's literally just because they can be more robust. They can do all of like the actual clashes and stuff without them breaking.
Right.
So you can have like the practical lights in there and everything that's way easier to track and do all that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, think about it too. Like over time, I mean, this is how many years prior to 100? Was it 150?
Something, yeah.
Years prior to the Skywalker saga. And it's like, I mean, things are going to change. Things are going to, evolve. So people need to get over themselves. That's all I'm saying.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. I see. I do know what that is, and I enjoy it.
Yes.
Darth Gal's on his cruise. That's right.
Well, tell him to come back from his cruise.
Yeah, stop being so bougie on your fancy boat made out of money.
Yeah, jeez.
Some of us are hardworking Star Wars fans that are just trying to put food on the table. And he's out there floating on the water.
And you can't tell me he doesn't have Wi-Fi on that cruise ship.
Yeah, seriously.
Just saying. Just kidding. We're gonna get another complaint letter from Darth Gallum.
Rooster says there's a theory that lightsabers have a sharp side that makes it easier to cut through things.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Whoever resubbed Susan.
Probably expensive Wi-Fi. We're worth every penny.
We are worth every penny. Because baby, we're
Rock,
worth it.
thank you for gifting that sub. Rock gifted the sub to Susan. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Rock.
Well, that makes me wonder, so is he watching and Jeremy isn't? Which would be hilarious.
I very much doubt Jeremy's watching, but Rock is not where Jeremy is. So.
Oh, I thought they were okay. Yeah. I take it back. Working hard to put blue milk on the table, exactly. I know you don't talk about the Twins a lot, but come on, tomorrow could be crazy record breaking for Miranda.
What?
He's talking sports. What's going on with the Minnesota Twins?
As much as I love baseball, I do not follow I don't follow sports anymore, except for F1. That's new. But I feel like there's more about Star Wars I wanted to talk about. So Venestra, I mean,
We're just the only sport I like is pod racing.
that's fantastic.
Well, tell us about this potential record. I'm interested in hearing about it.
Oh, is somebody talking about?
Yeah, they're
sports?
talking about the one of their players could be a breaking a record.
Oh, dang!
And we're in an ad break.
Of course we are.
No, because like what we were talking about, yeah, like whip versus. Oh, somebody was wondering if it's always in whip mode or if it's like
If you can toggle. It makes sense to be able to toggle instead of like constantly having a.
So, and without hyper analyzing everything, because I understand that like the science works different there, right?
Yeah.
But that, so in the description of the emitter, it talks about how it like controls the plasma and makes it arc back down into the receiver, right? And that's what makes the blade. So it's like, is it like a movable magnetic field that's doing this? Like, I'm just sort of curious as to like the mechanism by which it happens, because like if that is the case, it'd be super easy to toggle between floppy mode and hard mode.
Floppy mode.
He'll beat the record for consecutive hits. So how many? What is the record for consecutive hits?
Oh, I see. I was like, I was so confused. I was like, what am I doing wrong here?
12 hits in a row is insane. Because like taking like batting average, like if you're batting like 400, you're like hitting pretty good, right?
Right.
And that's 4 out of every 10 successes, right? So like the vast majority of the time you still fail.
Yep.
12 consecutive hits in a row would be ridiculous.
That's pretty.
So
impressive.
here's the thing: could they break that by walking him?
Oh, that'd be dirty though. Like purposely walking him so he doesn't break the record.
I mean, people are petty like that.
They are petty. People are dumb.
So Builder's Mark says when hers first activated, it was straight, so it has to be toggled.
Okay. Okay, and I was gonna say, Vanessa seems to be the only one that's able to like be sensitive to the Force and like what's going on, because she didn't even look. She just used her lightsaber whip and she's like, kill the creature that's flying at us. Whereas like Sol couldn't tell that May, who had ulterior motives to kill him, walked up to him pretending to be Osha.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, she is not Palpatine to be able to hide her feelings like that. You know? Like, I'm sorry. That was kind of annoying to me. Oops.
Yeah.
Keep hitting this thing. I'm sorry.
This is a very plain lightsaber hilt.
Is it?
It's Just that.
Oh, that's real boring, girl. Like, but she doesn't care. She's a Jedi. That's the last of her concerns. Is she in Clone Wars? Like, look at the Wikipedia picture of Ernestra up there. Like, I want to know what she's... Oh, no, she wouldn't have been from Clone Wars. My bad. Sorry, JK. Like, where's that cartoon of her from? Or is that like a fan...
I don't
fan art?
know. Well, it was on their Wikipedia page.
Yeah. So, I just don't know where that came from.
Vernestra's lightsaber, also known as Vernestra's lightsaber. It was a single-bladed weapon.
Obviously.
Blah, blah, blah. The blade is purple, powered by a kyber crystal. It was originally a fairly typical lightsaber. She modified it to include a light whip mode.
Oh.
Activated by twisting the first ring on the
okay.
hilt.
Interesting.
She got the instructions in a dream.
Oh. I think Sammy Jackson thought of that.
I now need to look up light whip. How many people have had light whip? What? It only costs 11,400 credits.
Oh, that's cheap. What's credit to the dollar, do you think?
That's a good question. I mean, I would assume 1-to-1, but I mean, how many USD to Imperial credits?
1 Star Wars Imperial, 4 USD.
Who did the math on this?
It's
This guy here
Quora.
used gold prices in Star Wars to calculate the 1 Star Wars Imperial credit is worth $4.
I mean, so how much was it for her lightsaber?
So it's just light whips in general. Looks like you can get 11,400 credits, so like 45,600 credits.
Yeah. Jeez, the freaking wheeze. Can you imagine?
So you can get like a nice vehicle or a lightsaber whip.
What would you choose?
I mean, you can do a lot of stuff with a lightsaber whip.
I think a lightsaber whip would be kind of cool. Ooh, you should do a poll on that and see if people actually participate. See if they would choose a lightsaber whip or if they'd choose...
Which would you
car.
buy?
And a pod racer is not one of the options.
Fancy car, light whip. Poll activated.
Yes.
So catching up on chat against here. Oh yeah, so Titan says the Astros are dirty, so like they might not be beyond the pale to consider they would cheat. How long until Jeremy the Glizzy lover gets back? Far too long.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a minute.
He's somewhat clouded from the Force since he has emotions about the security and safety. And that's the only reasonable explanation I can get for Soul not noting right away that OSHA is, or May is there instead of OSHA. And then DMAT says whips work by using momentum pass through the length of the whip. Since it uses mass, a light whip would not work. So then that's what I'm saying, like, because it uses the magnetic field like a regular lightsaber to like hold the shape of the lightsaber. So it's like if it has like a movable magnetic field, like conceivably you could have some sort of whip shaped thing. But
okay, so my other beef.
So we got our Republic credits the same as Imperial credits. Well, for all intents and purposes, we're going to treat them as though they're the same.
Yeah.
And then Ty turns the Shroot bucks to unicorns.
That's fantastic.
McLeesa says, I take my car and outrun the person with the whip.
Oh, there you go. My other beef was how quickly they were like, do you think Vernestra knew like a Sith had arisen? Or do you truly think that she thought Soul?
I think she thinks that Soul, like, because I think they're setting up his character to be like questionable as a Jedi, right? So it's like I think that people are like have reasons to not trust him already, and then they think that like maybe he like went off the deep end or something.
Like, I don't know. It just makes me sad that they would think that he would kill all of those people. You know, it's like. I don't know. I like Soul. I want to know what he's gonna say to May though. Like, you know,
Yeah.
They just left it at such a cliffhanger. I'm like, oh my gosh. So now at this point, are they going to switch everything to May's point of view? The next 2 episodes are going to be May's point of view type thing?
I mean, I know we discussed that potentially happening earlier. I think it's kind of late in the game to switch, but
I mean, I agree, but
in terms of Republic versus Imperial credits, the answer that I'm seeing is they're the same value, but they just converted from Republic to Imperial credits when the Republic converted to the Empire. So,
okay.
Yeah, like the pacing seems weird. It's like they blast through some stuff, then it gets really slow, and then. Mm-hmm. So it's like episode 6 is very unsatisfying to me as like.
Yeah.
As how they've been doing it. So.
Yep. Agreed.
So I feel like we should just do a quick Pokemon battle just to see what happens here. So this is not an official draw, even though the draw command is going in.
This is just for funsies.
This is just a fun Pokemon battle.
Let me know how I do, because I can't see it.
So you're right in the middle.
Bulbasaur is going to kick butt.
All right, let's see what happens here.
Go Bulba, it's your birthday. Gonna party like it's your birthday.
Oh, you're... I'm almost... Or never mind, I'm not almost done. Stream Protocol Droid is almost done for. Trying to
What
see
is
here.
Stream Protocol Droid?
It's a Porygon. You are now down.
What? That was fast.
You got kind of ganged up on the middle there.
Bunch of jerks.
Man, there's a lot of action happening in the center. Oh, somebody else just lost.
Who seems to be winning?
I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, well, I wonder why. Somebody's at the
Cam's
controls.
ankle just went down. Oh, Dave just went down. It's Michelisto, me, and Manor Mutant.
Why are you always one of the last ones, Chris?
Because Doug Trio's good. That's why.
Or you can put a little input commands in.
Oh, don't even start that. I just picked up a potion, so it's Manor. Oh, Manor Mutant's got a potion though too.
The plot thickens.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Manor Mutant. If he doesn't turn around, we'll get this other potion. Oh, he turned around. He turned around. It's very close right now.
Oh, jeez. Between you and Manor Mutant.
Yep. Oh, I won! Yes, I am the greatest. The best Pokemon master ever. Shut up, Builder's Mark rigged.
You should have a thing that plays We Are the Champions.
I won the battle.
Poor Bulbasaur. He just wants to win one. That's all.
Stone Monkey Research tried doing something, but it's only set up for cheat, not cheater. But so he tried to call me a cheater, but instead he got caught cheating by Tider, and he's going to get 10 years of hard labor in the spice mines of Kessel.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
A lot of people are claiming rigged. I mean, as much as I don't like talking about space politics, space taxes, and inflation, like it would be a volatile economy to a certain extent, but you got to think like, how many ripples in an entire galaxy can you make economically, right? Like some things are always just going to be worth what they're worth. So if they're on like the Beskar standard or something,
what are you talking about?
Oh, Stone Monkey Research is asking about inflation. It's
gotcha.
I would imagine for the most part it would have to remain stable because otherwise, like economically speaking, unless you're in the very core itself of the planets, you're not going to be able to compete economically. So
yeah. So do you think Soul?
Oh no! Other people can do bang draw and start Pokemon fights. I will have to adjust that.
It's fine, right? Like,
oh, Cam's ankle is getting an absolute beating put on him right now.
Oh no!
Oh, Cam's ankle's done. Oh, I think you went down.
Come on, Bulbasaur, you're better than this.
Michelisto's down. Manor Mutant's almost down. I'm almost down. Rise of the Podcast is out. Oh, I just lost. Builder's Mark barely has any damage on him at all.
Wow, Builder's Mark.
Stream Protocol Droid's kind of hanging on. It's between Ashley, Builder's More Constrained Protocol Droid. Oh, and who done it? Won.
Way to go, Ashley. Girl.
I would just point out it was a Diglett that won.
Okay, so I have
Susan said, I feel like my Pokemon's gonna die quickly, and then she immediately after said, oh yeah, I died.
I have a beef with this. There's one of these front pieces is like hanging on. This is barely hanging on by anything.
Oh,
And so it's just like just kind of chilling there, and it's really annoying.
I imagine it'll get locked in at a later step, but I can see how that would be frustrating at this juncture.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan has decided to jump in. What is Ryan's? Ryan's a golem.
Oh, okay.
Well, Susan's a dugong. That's a pretty good Pokemon.
I like Dugong.
Does anyone have like a lame one? No, I think everyone's got pretty good pokes.
Very nice.
Oh, somebody, Ryan just started a fight.
You want to zoom back out on the Lego?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, you're totally good. Totally good. So do you think Soul is a baddie? Do you think he helped spread the fire? What are your thoughts?
There's a part of me that thinks like at the end of all of it, Soul and
I heartily endorse this event or product.
what's his name? Quilliam? What's his
Kieran?
Kieran, yeah.
Kieran? Yeah.
I think they might be working together.
You think so?
Like at this point, it feels like a good cop, bad cop kind of thing. Where like,
And the goal is to get OSHA to the dark side?
I think it's to get OSHA and May to the dark side.
Oh, that'd be sad. I really like Master Soul. If he's a baddie, I will be very sad.
Oh, the poll is completed. There were 13 votes.
And?
8 voted for Light Whip and 5 voted for car.
All right. So we all know that everybody wants the weapon. Well, not everybody. Like 2/3 of you.
Oh, RJMG won.
Nice.
Congratulations, Snorlax. Where's my pin?
You gonna pin him up there?
I'm gonna pin him. I'm gonna pin him right there.
Very nice. Very nice. I like Snorlax. He's
I
pretty
like
cool.
Snorlax too. He's really good, dude. I had a Snorlax in oh gosh, what was it? Alola, Sun and Moon. That it had you could get there's a version exclusive money making move that you could use.
Okay.
So I'd use my Snorlax for like grinding money. So I got him as a Munchlax. It was a gift Munchlax that you got that had, I can't remember what it's called. It was like Party Time or something. I can't remember what the move was called, but it's like exclusive to that version. And it hit really hard. It was a stab move because it was a normal type move, and it made a bunch of money. So like,
Oh, sick.
he was my money grinding Pokemon.
That's cool.
Stone Monkey Research says I have no driver's license, so the car does me no good. You don't have a lightsaber license either, for what it's worth.
I mean, it's true. Do you think you need some sort of license to carry lightsabers? Or do you think you specifically have to be a Jedi in order to carry a lightsaber?
I think anyone can carry a lightsaber because, like, the Anakin points out in episode 1, it's like, those like Jedis carry that, and Qui-Gon's like, what if I stole it off of a Jedi, right? Like that.
So, I mean, if you carry one and you're not a Jedi, it seems like you are a bad guy.
I would imagine most likely.
So a majority of lightsabers.
Oh yeah, Grievous wasn't a Jedi, and he had a crap load of lightsabers.
Well, yeah, but he killed a bunch of Jedi to,
A fine addition to my collection. The universe is open carry. It is.
Builder's Mark agreed with that.
So.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. But yeah, like on Earth, I guarantee you'd have to register your lightsaber.
Oh, yeah. Probably have to go through classes. on how to not murder yourself with your lightsaber. Han Solo used a lightsaber without being, I mean...
Yeah, Finn used one, but they weren't carrying it around with them.
Right, it's not theirs. They were just...
I guess, was Finn carrying it around? I think Rey had it for the most part.
Finn, when Rey fought Kylo, or Rey got knocked out, Finn used it.
Yeah.
Then Finn got his butt handed to him. Then Rey picked it up. Right?
That is correct.
Yeah. It's been a minute since I've seen...
So people are figuring out the commands on here. So Dave's trying to duel his wife, but he's trying to bet 100 currency on it, which I have no control over. You get like 5 currency for like doing certain things. I don't know.
Funny.
I haven't really paid attention to it, but
Okay. I mean, Dave's an admin too, so...
it's going down.
Dave and Ashley?
Yep.
Come on, Ashley!
Dave got credit on the first shot. Oh, you got credit again! Dang!
Ashley
and he
is
missed!
showing
Oh my
no
goodness,
mercy.
Dave, you're getting absolutely owned, sir. It is disgusting. Yeah, that's it. That's the fight.
Ashley just destroyed him.
Destroyed. You didn't get below 75% health.
David, do you regret your life choices right now?
Yeah, Finn also fought that stormtrooper with the electro blade thing or whatever.
I mean, then we count that as a lightsaber.
Well, but he was using a lightsaber.
Oh, yeah, okay. Shoot.
But, like,
oh,
just
yeah, because Rey didn't want it.
Yeah, in the ongoing list of stupid things that block lightsabers.
Right. Electricity. Well, okay, though the Magna Guards in Revenge of the Sith, don't they block lightsabers?
Yeah, but allegedly the lightsaber is like formed by the magnets in the emitter, so that would make sense, I guess. But
Okay.
all right, let's join Mage.
What are you doing?
Somebody's starting a boss fight.
Ooh.
The timer's for the boss fight to start. I'm gonna join as a mage as my own guy as well. I have no idea who the boss is gonna be. Yeah, Susan says I have a bad feeling about this. You have to type in bang join and then the class. DNAT.
I mean, are the bosses supposed to be like other Pokemon? Or,
The Pumpkin King!
what? Matt is here?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we found our locking piece, Chris. I think we got our locking piece.
Nice.
Praise God. I cannot handle when pieces are just loosey-goosey, just kind of hanging out. It's like...
Oh, well, this looks like it's my turn.
It's not really even a locking piece.
Ooh, let's go Fireball.
Wait, you have to choose what you're going to do?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. I can't do anything. Well, let me know when I'm up, and I'll try to do...
All right, well, it looks like it's Susan's turn. This is cool.
So what do you have to do?
So when it's your turn, because like we're kind of in a long queue,
Okay.
and then when you get to the front of the queue, it gives you a list of instructions. So for Susan, she can do bones and do 7 physical damage. She can do poison over and do 8 to 14 poison damage, or she can do vampirism and allies steal 50% life from their attacks. Dang, vampirism is cool.
Cool. So we definitely need participation on this, is what you're saying.
Yeah, if you jump in on this, yeah, I don't think we're gonna beat this boss for what it's worth. Just because of the... Ooh, Susan did vampirism. Cool. So when we hit, we heal.
Okay.
Dang! Dave's got some cool moves.
What does Dave have?
He has Mortal Strike, which deals 28 damage or 60 if the target's below 50% HP. Demoralize, which reduces damage dealt, or Protect, which redirects one instance of damage by 25%.
All right.
Very interesting. This is wild. I'm pretty sure the Pumpkin King is going to own us, though.
Oh, probably.
Oh, it's Rise of the Podcast turn. Oh, they're going to get hit. Oh, what's the Pumpkin King going to do? Oh, whoa!
What?
I don't know what it was, but it was like a fight. Oh, Just blasted Dave in the butt. He's on fire now.
David is on fire.
All right, we're going to do dampen. To try and save our HP a little bit here.
I just give you my phone so you can, if I pop up, you can just do whatever for me.
You didn't enter.
Oh, okay. Like. You have to enter in order to do the boss fight?
Yeah, you have to join.
Oh,
and
perfect.
You join and then pick your class.
Oh, most excellent, because I was like, I don't have to pay attention.
Oh no! Stone Monkey Research lightninged himself.
What? Were you confused?
Yeah, lightning has a 30% chance to damage yourself.
Gotcha. Jesus, Amara, what's RJ doing?
He can either do a bear, which deals physical damage and gives you plus max HP, or rejuvenation, which heals all all allies for 9 health every turn.
Cool.
Looks like he's doing the physical damage and buffing his HP.
All right.
He's down to about 75% health. I think you can probably see his health bar.
Oh yeah, I can see it over there. Yeah.
Ooh, wow. He just smashed Man or Mutant, me, and Susan.
Jeez. Do you guys have a time limit to beat this, or?
I don't think there's a time. It doesn't seem like there's a time limit. You get a time limit per turn.
Okay. So if you don't pick
Susan, oh god. I think you have an extra exclamation point in there, Man or Mutant. I think he's going to lose his turn. Yep, he lost his turn.
Oh no.
Then it's going to be my turn. I'm going to try lightning.
Do it. It's going to be a crit hit on him.
Oh, I hit him.
Woo!
Yeah. I low rolled it like crazy though.
Oh, did you?
Oh, I did. I hit myself too.
Jeez Louise, you guys.
Oh man, I think Susan might go down here.
Come on, Susan. Kick some booty.
Oh no, Stone Monkey Research and RJ Jr. both got set on fire.
This sounds like absolute pandemonium.
It's pretty great. This is fun. This dang Pumpkin King.
Is there, okay, I feel like stupid asking this, but is there a Pumpkin King in Pokemon?
I don't think so. Like there's Pumpkaboo.
Right. So where does Pumpkin King come from, or is it just like
this is like inside of the game that is like hosting all of this. This is just a generic boss from the game.
Okay. Funny.
Yeah, I don't see any Pumpkin King for normal Pokemon.
Yeah, I was like, I don't recall there being a Pumpkin King. I mean, I don't know Pokemon as well as you and Jeremy do, but...
All right, so Dave did protect. Okay, it's Rise of the Podcast turn. Did anybody go? Nobody's dead yet.
Good job, guys. Way to stay alive. I'm proud of you guys.
So Rise of the Podcast is going to do Fireball again. Because Fireball is just a good spell. That heal on hit is very nice.
Mm-hmm.
That vampirism that Susan put on was excellent.
Heck yes.
All right, time for Stone Monkey Research. Oh, who's getting chopped? Ooh, boy, Man or Mutants and... Oh, no, Man or Mutant went down!
No!
No!
Are there any revives in this, or is it just when you're done, when you're down, you're done?
This is the first time I've ever seen this.
Okay. Fair.
Oh, no. Nice Fireball, Stone Monkey Research. We got him under half health.
Hey. So now it's 3 of you now that are going after him?
It's RJ, MJ, me, Susan, Dave, Rise of the Podcast, and Stone Monkey Research.
But who's down?
Man or Mutant went down. R.I.P. Man or Mutant. RJ is 5 seconds to pick a move.
RJ.
Oh, he's doing rejuvenation. Nice.
Nice.
Nicely done, sir.
I love the participation in this.
All right, now it's up to me.
All right, Chris, don't jack it up.
Unless the Pumpkin King's going to take a move. He might be doing a move. Just waiting to see here.
He's putting a move on you guys? Oh my gosh.
Oh, something gross is happening. Oh, his lid opened up.
What?
Oh, he dropped pumpkin guts all over RJMJ. No, he killed RJMJ, dude. One hit.
What?
Pumpkin King, you son of a bitch.
Christopher.
Oh, Stone Monkey Research is almost dead too. Oh my goodness.
What is happening?
All right. I got to hope for a super high roll lightning here.
You can do it, Chris. You can do it. Use the force, Chris.
So I can do up to 68 damage. Come on. Oh, high roll, 65 damage. Look at that. Oh, but I hit myself.
Every time.
I had a shield on, so the shield helped me.
Okay, good. I was going to say, haven't you learned your lesson yet, Chris?
No, I was gifted a shield by somebody. So the boss is down under 25% HP.
All right. So you guys are getting there. This is like a raid in
It is.
Galaxy of Heroes. I haven't played Galaxy of Heroes in forever now.
The Stream Protocol droid got a 7825 on a drop.
Nice.
Oh, you have to do Bones at Boss. Or Bones at Pumpkin King. Well, you did damage. That's good. So, yeah, because on that one, you need to, like, name the target. Oh, Dave is, like, a millisecond away from being dead here.
Come on, Dave. You can do it.
I believe in you, Dave. Oh, do Mortal Strike. That might kill him. Mortal Strike. Mortal Strike. Let's see what he does. Is this the... Oh, he's doing it. He's doing Mortal Strike.
Yeah, David.
Oh, he's so close to dead.
Who is? David or the boss?
The boss. Oh,
my
no.
gosh.
Stone Monkey Research died.
No.
Oh, we're going to get whacked here. Rise of the Podcast and me both got hit by huge amounts.
And how are you doing?
Rise of the Podcast almost said, oh no! Somebody else just died and I wasn't paying attention to who it was. It's just Rise of the Podcast, me, and Susan left.
Come on, guys.
The boss is almost dead. I think Rise of the Podcast is going to get the
Literally.
killing blow. No, he died! We won!
Woo!
We won!
Yeah. Way to go.
We are
Warriors.
heroes.
You just defeated the Pumpkin King and saved Pallet Town from absolute destruction.
Good job, everybody. That was insane.
That seemed like a lot of fun.
That was pretty sweet. RJMJ said it's shake and bake, and I helped. Builder's Mark says, whoop.
That seems like a lot of fun for you guys.
You're already on the team, Ryan. You're already on the team. Dang! Everybody got 200 gold for beating the boss.
Dang! Heck yeah.
Or everybody who participated got 200 gold.
Well, yeah.
Good job, everybody.
Solid work.
I have no idea what the gold will do, but maybe we'll find a way to, like, make that part of what we are up to.
Yeah. Chris, how nice is it not having to, like, keep track of where I am?
It makes it a lot easier for me to interact with chat and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Susan has 212 gold.
I like there has to be a use for it.
Rise of the Podcast has 482 gold.
I mean, can I not hit this microphone? My gosh.
I have 352 gold.
I'm pretty sure I have no gold.
D-Matt, you have 8 gold. Sorry. Holy smokes, RJ. Why are you humongous?
What?
Look how big RJ is.
Triclaw is 2 and D-Mat is 2. Cam's ankle. Everybody's big.
Yeah, who Gigantamaxed all you guys?
Right.
Oh, Dave must have looked up some things. He randomly mass scaled a bunch of people.
Funny. David's just like, let's see what I can do to disrupt things.
Rooster Sith has 56 gold.
How much do I have? Probably nothing.
You have to type bang gold on chat.
Oh. Well.
Unless, is there a way for me to look? Gift to...
I have 207.
Yep.
Didn't think I had any.
I think for like participating in like battles and stuff, you get stuff, I think.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
Oh, so everybody. I figured just get ahead of this, right? Next week, our
Oh,
stream...
hello, Philonix. The streaming avatars, which is the program that we're running to make people Pokemon, tracks the currency that everybody has for participating in various things. No idea what we can use it for, but what I can do is just drop a bunch of bombs on you guys.
Just pandemonium.
So there you go.
But yeah, next week we're going to do a Friday stream.
Oh, yep. I'm glad you brought that up. So Friday, same time.
Yep.
Same place. But Jeremy on timeout. I'm sorry. I'm gonna not.
Jeremy's already on timeout this week.
Oh, why did that not work? Well, that's fine, I guess.
I will be going to my grandma's cabin next weekend, and I won't be here. So, yeah. Just know that 7 o'clock next Friday.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to... I know... I'll leave that up until somebody tosses something in, but how do I...
Isn't it Lumos? Or no, it's somebody has to donate it like a bit or something like that.
Yeah, cheer sub or do something with points.
Yeah.
Stone Monkey Research says his niece's wedding is next weekend. Philonex says a legit cabin sounds awesome.
It's a very traditional Swedish cabin. It's not like bougie or anything. It's pretty simple, but I've been going there since I was a kid. My great-grandparents built the cabin.
Thank you so much.
So the top 5 currency owners are me, RJ, Stone Monkey Research, Man or Mutant, and C. Sam Fisher.
Sick. Good job, guys. Oh, come now.
All right. Thank you for the cheer, Ryan.
Who in their right mind thought that this was a good idea?
Okay, so you got to figure out why this was free.
There it is.
Gifts to follower.
Okay, now I gotta...
That not a freeze of soundboard. Where the heck is the freeze thing at? I thought it was screen effects.
I love how they want you to have this thing upside down, but like, it doesn't work so good upside down. Like there's a little knob right here, and so I just kind of, you know.
Yeah.
Let me see you wobble.
Commands. Sorry, I'm just digging through trying to find why the freeze thing. So that's lights.
What freeze thing? What about it?
So like, is this actually supposed to freeze? Okay, so there's freeze. It's actually supposed to freeze.
Oh yeah, the background. Was it not freezing me?
No.
Oh, weird.
Frozen visible, frozen visible, frozen error. Okay. NS camera 1. It's a 360 filter. Freeze sets to visible test.
My least favorite parts of Legos are the Technic pieces by far. I cannot stand them. They make me
NS camera
rage.
1 is the 360. Whoops, cancel. Filters.
Whoever was like, oh yeah, this would be a great idea, deserves to be punched in the face.
Oh, freeze. Okay. So it's not working because the freeze effect isn't installed. For some reason, it probably happened when I reset the OBS stuff.
That's what I was thinking. That was much harder than it should have been.
Stream assets, do not delete. So we gotta find all the things. No, that's from Mike D. Where is that? It's not gonna apply until the next time we launch it anyway,
But still, just so we don't forget about it next week.
yeah. I'm just gonna re-download it and install it. OBS freeze filter. We have a GitHub. I just want to see if there's a newer version of it.
Alex area?
Phil and I staying, I'm even pouring the streams. Susan says, I like how we're all trying to do various commands to see what we can do.
You guys are hilarious.
That is very funny.
I love this group of people. You guys are fantastic. So how many people are going to their cabins?
Oh, Alexandria is where.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, my grandma's is over in like the Brainerd area.
I mean, if we got Saturday off, maybe my sister and I will run up to our cabin.
There you go.
Take Marty Jr. out to the lake.
Heck yeah. Especially since the kid loves to swim, right?
He is Aquaman.
So when we took Chip down to Florida, we stayed with Cam's ankle and his wife, and there's a pool at their place, and I tried to hold Chip in the deep end of the water and just kind of like put my hands underneath him and tell him he could float and stuff like that. And he was like, "Mommy, can we go back? Go back to the stairs, Mommy. I don't want to be here." I was like, "Oh my gosh, you silly little goose."
Yeah, Marty Jr. does not like not having his feet touching the floor.
Yeah, Chip needs his feet touching the ground. But he was begging to go swim. So I was like, well, Chip's version of swim, apparently.
Install. Finish. All right, so that should work next time.
Perfect.
All right. Sweet.
Now that's taken care of. We don't have to be like, dang it, next week, because we forgot.
Very well could happen, but yeah, it should install next time.
I mean, that's something I would totally forget. I'd be like, freaking dang it.
Whoops. Just pull you back up. There we go. So many commands. Stone Like Research says, I have no cabin, just relatives that live up north. I definitely feel spoiled for my wilderness excursion locations. So
Yeah. Like I said, it's my grandma's cabin. It's not mine by any means. And like I said, it's been in the family, like, nowadays, well, my grandma could probably afford it now, but nowadays, like, they got it way back when my grandparents first came over from Sweden, I believe. My great-grandparents came over from Sweden. And, like, nobody was on the lake they were on, and...
yeah, so the similar thing, like our cabins were like, because we have one in Michigan as well, and it's like my dad's grandpa built that one. When we share it across the, like, there's like 16 like different families now that share it.
Yep, similar to us.
And then my dad's dad built the one that we have in northern Minnesota, and then my dad and my aunt share. So
Yep. We have an Excel spreadsheet where we put down, like, we'll choose weekends and put our names on that weekend so people know it's not double booked or whatever.
like, and it's kind of like, I totally get people doing that, but I remember like growing up, The one in Michigan. It was like a free for all.
Yep.
And dude, it was so much fun being up there with like a million other people.
I feel that. I remember being like that too, and it was great. It was like,
Ty says I'm extremely Swedish as well.
yeah.
Manor Mutant says, LOL, I got my Pokemon to sleep now. I can't get him to wake up. Looks like he's awake now. Gwen says, my nephew would drive his little truck away from the other toddler cackling like a goblin. All right, tell me a Marty Jr. story in chat, Gwen. So how are we doing completion-wise, do you feel, on that?
This is it right here.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah. Yep.
Very nice. Okay, so we're going to do one more Pokemon battle, and this is going to be for our Polymaker.
And we'll just have to rebattle if one of us wins. Right?
Yep. You and I are right next to each other, Kara, so we might take each other out.
That's funny.
Well, Susan took a lot of early damage there. She's already under half health.
Jeez. She's
Kara,
tired.
you're almost dead.
Shocking.
Oh, Kara's down.
What the heck?
Susan's down. Oh, somebody else went that I didn't see. Oh, I'm down. Oh my goodness, it is a bloodbath. Who's looking like they're in the lead right now? Ashley's looking pretty strong right now. Rise of the Podcast is down. Not too much HP left across all these people. D-Mad is down. Triclon, Manor Mutant, and Rooster Sith. Rooster Sith with the cheeky quick attack. It's Triclon, Rooster Sith. Rooster Sith with the MVP performance.
Who won?
Rooster Sith.
Nice, Rooster Sith. Congratulations, you won yourself some Polymaker. I forget, do you 3D print?
Did they win recently? No, they haven't. They do 3D print. Well, congratulations. You have now come into possession of a $35 gift card.
Heck yes. Congratulations.
So let's see. Can I do this? Whisper. Okay, we're not on there. Whisper.
So as much as I love the look of these helmets, they are a lot of work because of how many little pieces go into them, you know?
Oh my gosh, Rooster Sith, you
What?
egregious. They just cheered 2,000 bits. You
Oh my
mad
gosh.
lad. You
Rooster
absolutely
Sith,
lunatic.
thank you so much, man. That's amazing.
Those
You
Mega controls.
are a rock star.
I'm going to take one unaimed shot at the table.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Just don't
with
hit me in the
the-
face, please.
I'm hoping that I'll blow up the Lego build.
If you pull up the Lego build, I'll be so sad. I'm so close to finishing.
All right, here it goes.
Ugh, don't hit me in the face. That's all I ask. When you get over there, I'm going to cover my face.
All right. I think it went under the table.
Yeah, I did.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
So no absolute chaos.
I appreciate it.
Collect my points.
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
One says you need a Jinko jacket now.
Right? I have been working on sewing. This with Chip being sleeping over at grandparents' house. And I've been making myself another pair of baggy pants.
That's hilarious.
Yep. I have realized that I'm very much enjoying the wide-legged look. They're so comfy.
And Cam, thank you for the 1,000 bits.
Oh my gosh, Cam. Thank you guys. Cam, I didn't know you were here. Have you You just kind of been quiet, just kind of lurking in the background.
Just doing what he needs to do.
Yep.
All right. Well, as we are approaching the end, I should take a look and see who
I'm working on getting this done, I
we
swear.
can raid.
Oh, yeah, we got to pick somebody to raid.
So let's sort by our followers, or who are following. Oh, let's see. Who is doing stuff?
I don't know.
Looks like Mayhem's doing a metal print right now. Interesting.
Oh, that's cool.
Jedi Enclave Official is playing some Battlefront 2 right now, so we might have to jump in on there and mess up their day. Well, is Mayhem just doing a print stream, or is Mayhem actually doing like streaming? I'm just curious.
I don't know. You'd have to.
Who is Lego Together? Beats me.
Huh?
Oh, Builder's Market asked who is Lego Together. Is that somebody? I don't see them on our follow list anyway.
I don't think we ever have we rated them. I was like, I don't recognize the name.
How many pieces are left? Do it. Finish fast.
I'm
go,
going.
Go.
I'm going. This is it right here. Like I said, there's just so many little pieces. It's like, which way do I have to turn this in order to have it correctly lined up and whatever. Oh, come on. Just don't want to work for me.
Oh, Builder's Mark, who's ending?
Oh my gosh, I thank you so much.
Oh my goodness, Builder's Mark. 16 months subscribed.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for the sub. Okay, this goes this way.
I need to figure out automated ball dispensing option here. Is that it?
What? Shoot.
Did you miss a piece, Jeremy?
No, it fell off. There's a couple pieces that are held on by next to nothing. My gosh. I have no words. I feel like I'm...
Oh, my sister says she has 9.4 million brats if anyone wants to stop over. Do you have lower attendance than anticipated, or just less people eating than you thought?
Who are you talking? Oh, you're talking Gwen, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. I forgot I saw that highlighted.
Oh, that's where they go.
Way back on step 182.
Yeah, right. Fortunately not. No, I didn't need to slide that off. Could just pop
Holy,
it on.
Gwen made 12 times 11 brats.
Fudge balls.
That's a lot of brats.
Oh, never mind. Come on, just go on.
Builder's Mark says you need to get some Craigle. Stone Monkey Research has no brats. Well, if you get over to my sister's house, you can have some. You probably have a lot, actually.
There you go.
Ryan showed off Glue Bun Ray. Is that the final masterpiece?
Yep.
All right, so between the two, between Captain Rex and Boosh, which one do you like better?
I mean, I will always like Captain Rex, but she seemed to go faster.
Oh, she has
did.
200 fewer pieces.
Yeah. They're just... They're frustrating builds, because like I said, you put together a piece and then it's like you have to flip it around and do all sorts of things.
Susan says that's buku brats. That's a good use of the word buku. And spelled correctly, too. I applaud that as well. All right, we're going to go pay a visit to our friend, Jedi Enclave Official. That's how we're going to... That was a great photo. All right. Well, I do want to say sorry to everyone who's listened to the audio-only version of the podcast. Yet again, we provided absolutely nothing of value to you. We can always make that better by joining us live every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central at twitch.tv/Rise of the Podcast. Sometime even earlier than that, because there's a bunch of stuff we did today that didn't make the final cut of the stream. And also, you can join us on youtube.com/Rise of the Podcast. If you want to catch any of our classic videos, if you want to join in the discussion about how stupid we are that some of the people are having about Acolyte, feel free to chime in on that one. But yeah, so any of our classic episodes can be found there any time of day, any day of the week. Man, you guys made this super fun. Congratulations, everybody, on beating the Pumpkin King. We're epic legends. But the last thing I have to say is thank you all so much for watching, and of course,
May the force be with you.